everybody, I'm Lisa Rowberry, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back to my channel. Well friends, it has been a week, so it is time to dive into my basket of empties here and talk about what we have been warming and getting through over the last week. We had some really great melting experiences this last week. So good. We are also getting ready to go into, well, we're here basically into my favorite season. I call it like my soul season of wax melting, and it is fall. I love all things fall. I love the change in the weather. I love the scent. I love it all. I am absolutely here for it. So you're gonna see, well, there are a couple of like summer things in here too, but for the most part, bring on the fall. I am absolutely here for it. So I did finish up with a body wash in coconut daiquiri. This was when this was available in coconut daiquiri. I picked up a bunch of, I think this actually may have popped up in a flash sale or something. So I still have quite a few of these body washes in the older packaging. It has been repackaged at this point. I actually like the new packaging better, but I'm gonna get through what I have of the old packaging. But coconut daiquiri, this is fantastic. I'm so happy it came back for Bring Back My Bar, because now it's locked up in my club. So this is definitely a summery scent. But for my like body wash and stuff, I don't need to smell like pumpkins. You know, I'm not necessarily a seasonal body wash girly. I'm just like, I'll just get through what I have and it's totally fine. But I love this. So really good. I feel like I was kind of hanging on to this one just because I knew it would make me sad because I didn't add it to my club when it was originally available. Not to worry, because it is in my club now, thanks to Bring Back My Bar. So we are good to go. All right, let's talk some melts, friends. Okay, we will talk about some things that not fall, but it's totally fine. Provence Lavender. This was a previous scent of the month, and oh man, is this wonderful. I really like this. I feel like this is a really nice kind of spa, kind of bath salty kind of lavender scent. This is different from French lavender. This is also a lot stronger than French lavender. I love both of them. I think if I were to pick a lavender scent specifically just for the lavender scent itself, it would be French lavender, but based on performance, gotta be Provence Lavender every time, because it's just blows French lavender out of the water in my opinion. So really nice. I had this going in the bedroom, so really pretty. This was a mix. We did a mix with this one. Yes, there she is. So really fun. So we have the Minions collection, and the Minions bar, of course, is banana. So I still have a couple of these bars, and I figured while we're not fully into fall just yet, we still have a few warm days, I'm gonna go ahead and get through some of these bars. So I was actually inspired by one of my friends in my VIP group on Facebook, because she was going on and on about how much she loved this banana scent, how fun it was, and I just thought, you know what, it'd be kind of fun to mix this with Crumb Top. So I wound up doing a 1-to-1 mixture, 1 cube to 1 cube in the same warmer, of Minions Banana and Crumb Top. So kind of banana nut bread vibes-ish, a little bit, minus like the nutty note, but really good. Just a banana pastry and so lovely. I love Crumb Top on its own, but using it as a mixer to make anything more bakery is just fantastic. Showstopper. And banana, I mean, it smells like banana. So really good. Crumb Top mixed with Minions Banana. So really good. Okay, I also got through, I can't remember if this was a mixture of some sort or not. I can't remember. Caramel sugar cone. One thing I am kind of starting to do is I'm reevaluating my club now, and I'm talking like, I'm talking some cuts. Like I'm really considering making some cuts on my club. And so before I do this, because the last time I did a big major like Scentsy club cut, I had some serious regrets too, and I don't want that. I'm fine with the size of my club. I just feel like there's just some of these that I just don't reach for that much. Caramel Sugar Cone is one, and while this was a more recent ad, I don't know. I don't know. It's good, but there's just something about it that I'm like, there's just like, because it's kind of sort of apples to apples, kind of. They're like cousins. Crumb Top, oh yeah, no brainer. Absolutely staying in my club. Caramel Sugar Cone, kind of along the same line. I'm gonna go Crumb Top every single time. So that's why I'm kind of like, I should maybe make some cuts. So before I do that, I will always warm something now and be like, would I be really sad if I never get my hands on this again? And then I'll make that decision on if I'm going to remove it or not. And Caramel Sugar Cone, while it's good, do I necessarily need it in my club? I don't know, because like I said, if I'm gonna reach for one or the other, it's gonna be Crumb Top every time. So I'm probably gonna cut that. Okay, also got one thing that will not be cut from my club is the caramel praline cake. Oh yeah, so this was from last holiday season, and this is just so delightful. I love this. I love the warmth and coziness of this scent. It is sweet, it is bakery, it screams fall, and I just love it. It is so dang good. Caramel praline cake, got through 2 bars here. So good, so dang good. I also got through 2 bars of Arctic Kiss, back for the fall and winter season. And this is one that does go into my club because it's one that I feel like you can warm and enjoy all year, because this, without knowing the name of the scent, having it be Arctic, having polar bears on the front of the clamshell, I would say this is one that you can melt all year. Absolutely. This is actually a melon forward scent, but there are some, I don't know. I think this is a pretty good neutral, all around fruity fragrance. So I don't know. Like I said, if it weren't for the name of it being Arctic Kiss, I would say Scentsy should keep it around all year, but that's why we have club, because then you can just pull from it and warm what you want to warm, right? Okay. I also did, again, because I'm making cuts. I highly doubt I'm gonna cut either of these from my club, but apple cherry strudel and apple butter frosting, I did not have these going in the same warmer, but instead I had them going in alternating warmers, and really, really good. Apple cherry strudel is a great balance of apples and that cherry and that bakery strudel warm crusty note in here. I just love this. I highly, the one I'm kind of wondering about that I might cut, I don't know, definitely not apple cherry strudel. While this is not a crazy amazing performer, it's strong on the first day and then nothing, like you get nothing out of it after the first day. Apple butter frosting, I'm starting to like, I don't know, like I love the scent, but it just isn't performing for me, and I'm like, I just don't know. So I think I need to warm this again on its own though, and not next to apple cherry strudel, because apple cherry strudel totally overshone apple butter frosting. So I just need to warm this again before I make any harsh decisions. I just feel like this one would be one that I would regret. I don't think caramel sugar cone, I don't think that one would be one that I would regret, but apple butter frosting, I just might. So I need to think long and hard about that one. But this one was, it was nice having it in alternating warmers, but like I said, apple cherry strudel definitely did overshine the show there. Okay, oh, there's apple butter frosting. Okay, now let's talk about the highlight of my week. Probably the highlight of my life. that might be a little bit dramatic, but definitely the highlight of the week is Wide Open Spaces. So this was available in the Open Plains collection that we had available a few months back. They re-released the Open Plains warmer and also created a wax bundle along with it. And it was kind of like a Scentspirations type situation where they had weathered leather, and then they had a couple of other bars with a spin off of weathered leather. So you have like the base of weathered leather, but then you have some different additives to it. Wide Open Spaces was a part of that collection. And ever since smelling it, I was just like, this is one of the most beautiful fragrances, which sounds kind of strange because you're like, it's like a leather, it's supposed to be a leather base, and it is, but it's like a fancy, sophisticated kind of suede, but there's so much more to it. And in my opinion, it is just one of the most beautiful fragrances. So much so that I added a couple of bars to my monthly club, and boy howdy, I am so glad that I did. And I finally realized what this reminds me of, or I recently realized that there is a correlation here. So, okay, my bestie, Melanie, totally got me hooked on this perfume, and it is gorgeous. And it is this Wide Open Spaces total dupe. And now I'm just like, I cannot get enough of both of them. I feel like I just want everything in my life to smell like this. And it is the Casablanca perfume from Brown Girl Jane. So if you are a subscriber to Melanie's channel, Mr. Kong's mom, you may have already seen her review of this. But it's so pretty. And I love this. And I remember smelling this because this is a newer to me fragrance. And so when I first smelled it, I thought, oh my gosh, this is so pretty. And I knew it kind of reminded me of something, but I couldn't place what it was. Wide Open Spaces. Exactly. It's an exact dupe. It's so, at least to me, and actually Sean too. So I sprayed this the other day and I was like, that's what it is. That's what this is. That's what this reminds me of. I was like, it's Wide Open Spaces. So then immediately I went and grabbed these bars because I knew the next morning I was gonna want to change out, because I just put fresh wax in my warmers. So I thought, you know what? I don't wanna just waste the wax that's in there. I'll just wait till tomorrow morning. I can wait, even though it was kind of like killing me a little bit. On cold, obviously I was smelling it and smelling it side by side. I'm like, this is totally the same. Had it going in the warmers, and then I had Sean smell the perfume. I was like, okay, smell this. And then now go out into the living room, smell that. Does it smell the same? And he's like, yeah, that actually totally does smell the same. And I definitely want to get this perfume in the larger size. It's a little bit pricey, but totally worth. I mean, I guess in perfume world, it's not $600, so I guess you can't call it pricey, because oh my gosh, some of these perfumes, you can spend a literal arm and a leg. And I'm just like, I can't, I would never use it. But this, I feel like for the smell, it smells absolutely gorgeous. And I would say it's worth every single penny. Oh, so beautiful. So Wide Open Spaces. I'm so happy I did wind up clubbing that one, because I want my whole entire life to smell like that right now. Okay. Oh, look, another bananas bar. So another Minions banana bar. We also went through a bar of Honeycrisp Harvest, the August scent of the month. And this is just a wonderful apple scent. It's apple meets like fresh fall air. Really, really nice. And next we've got just a couple more bars here to talk about. I got through 2 bars here of Bonfire Beach, one of my spring and summer favorites. Turns out Sean doesn't really like this. I don't recall him having an opinion of this scent before, but he definitely has one now. Because when I put it into the warmers, he came in from outside running errands or something, and he was like, it smells like poop in here. I'm just like, no sir, it does not. It actually does not. But he was like, no, really, like there's something's not right. I'm just like, I did just change out the warmers, but I assure you, it does not smell like that. But Bonfire Beach, this is great. This is very similar to Marshmallow Fireside from Bath and Body Works. This is just a great, sweet, marshmallowy scent with like a smoky, woodsy kind of beachy vibe. Really, really nice. Love that. And last but not least, I did get through a Disney Cinderella Happily Ever After bar. So it was just a nice day, and I wanted kind of like a sweet floral going in our bedroom at the time, and this was what I was feeling like. So Cinderella and we have had a love-hate relationship. It shouldn't be it's not love-hate. I've never hated this scent. I actually do really enjoy this scent, but it's always been like when they would bring out the princess collections and the princess bars, I was always like, is it really club worthy? Like, should I just buy a few bars and not club it, and then that'll just get me through? And then I would find myself not wanting to warm through them because I didn't have it clubbed. So I was like, I don't foresee me cutting this one from my club. It is really nice, and I have just like come to the realization that I'm sad when it's not clubbed. So in the club she stays. So there you have it. That is everything we have been warming and getting through over the last week. Yes, I have gotten through quite a bit. I do change out my warmers pretty much every day, although I will say wide open spaces I let go for solid like two days, solid 2, maybe even a little bit longer. It wasn't 3 days, but it may have even been like 2.5 days. But I was just like, oh, it's so good. It's so good. So there you have it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, friends. Let me know down below in the comments, what have you been warming? What have you been getting through? Are you breaking out those fall melts? Are you here and ready for it as much as I am? I love hearing from you guys. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like this type of content. If you're new, please subscribe. If you already subscribed, be sure to hit the notification bell. That way you stay up to date with all things Scentsy. Have an amazing day, you guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye, friends.